Before I get into this video, let me just remind you ladies that nothing in this life is ever that serious. Okay? Say it after me, repeat after me, write this down somewhere and put it somewhere to remind you. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Nothing in this life is that serious. We are all going to die. None of us is getting out of this alive. Now that I've said that, let's talk about reclaiming your time. Now, your time is the most valuable asset that you own. Your time is so valuable that people are willing to pay you for it, steal it from you, manipulate you into getting your time. People are willing to do whatever they can to get your attention and to get time out of you. This is one of the ways that this matrix, okay, because I call it the matrix. This is one of the ways that this matrix siphon our energy, and it does it by stealing our time. And we'll allow our jobs to steal our time. Them meetings, those unnecessary meetings, that's your time being stolen from you. Having to commute an hour or two to your job, half an hour, it don't matter. Okay, it take you an hour in traffic to get to your job, and then it takes you another hour in traffic. Like, ask yourself, why is it that you have to go to work the same time with everyone else? Everyone is on the road during rush hour, and then when you go back, you have to deal with that rush hour again. That is by design, because people who value their time, they are not doing that shit. You're not going to find me on the road during rush hour unless I have some kind of engagement where I have to be, but you're not going to find me doing that. I'm not doing that. Think of all the time that has been stolen from you over the past years that you've been alive on this earth. You are supposed to have 8 hours of sleep. Then you're supposed to work 8 hours at your job or even more. That's 16 hours, and there's only 24 hours in the day, y'all. And think of the other time that you have left. Okay? Now you have 8 hours left. Between sleeping and working, 16 hours gone. Okay? So let's do some calculations. So now you have 8 hours. Let's say you commute to work 30 minutes, going and 30 minutes coming back home. So that's an hour. So now you're down to 7 hours. Okay? You're down to 7 hours. Let's say it takes you 30 minutes to get ready. Okay? Maybe it takes you 10 minutes or 15 minutes in the shower, getting ready. Even if you're getting ready from the night before, like you're putting your clothes away from the night before to save time. Yes, it feels like it's saving time, but it really is not. And if you're one of the girls like me, where it takes me an hour to get ready, a minimum of an hour because I have to shower, I have to get dressed, I might have to iron my clothes, and I have to put on makeup. That usually takes me about an hour more if it's a special occasion where I want to spend a little more time, sprucing up myself, right? So let's say that's another hour gone. Okay, so now you're down to 6 hours. Okay, you're down to 6 hours. Let's say you work an hour overtime in that day. Like you work an hour overtime because I don't know, maybe your boss asked you to stay back. Now you're down to 5 hours. Okay, within that 5 hours, you have to have lunch. It might take you 20 minutes or 30 minutes for lunch. And then you have to have dinner, which might take you another 30 minutes. If you prepare your own dinner, it takes more time. So let's say now we're down to 4 hours, okay? Then you have social media. So let's say you spend an hour on social media every day. Some of y'all spend more than an hour on social media every day. So now, guess what? You're down to 3 hours. 3 hours in a day. That's what you're left with, okay? Let's say you watch Netflix. Let's say you watch an hour of like Netflix in that day, okay? That's now you're down to 2 hours. Let's say maybe after work you go to the gym. This is if you don't have kids and you don't have a family and you don't have a husband to go home to, okay? You go to the gym for an hour. Now you're down to 1 hour. You have a 1 hour for yourself. What do you do with that hour? It's up to you. But it's going to be stolen from you in some bullshit. Maybe you have to go to the grocery store. Maybe you get to the grocery store and there's a line at the cashier. Hour gone, day done. 24 hours gone. And what did you do within that 24 hours for yourself, just for you? What did you do? How much time did you spend on your goals and your dreams? Now you see why your time is being wasted. Perhaps you're one of those girls that scroll on Tinder, So it might take you about a half an hour to scroll on Tinder. It might take you an hour to reply to messages. Your time is being stolen from you. Like, I want you all to see how this is being stolen from you. And again, this doesn't have to be you, but I'm showing you all how our time is being stolen from us. And we are allowing people to steal our time because people can't steal your time unless you consent to it. Okay? You have to consent to these entities to steal your time. No one can do anything to you without your consent. I mean, obviously, not everything they, I mean, come on, please. I'm talking energetically, spiritually, okay? If someone mugs you on the subway, obviously that wasn't by your consent, okay? There wasn't much that you can do about that. So please listen to what I say within reason. Don't take what I'm saying out of context. So I just show you how 24 hours of our day was eaten up. We're supposed to have at least 8 hours of that day to ourselves. And guess what? You spend that 8 hours in doing other shit. There is no time for you to sit down and be creative. There is no time for you to meditate. There's no time for you to do anything constructive that is going to benefit you in the long run. Because working for a company, working for someone else and making someone else rich is not going to benefit you. It looks like it is because you're getting a salary and you're getting promotions. That's what it looks like. But what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your free time to make your life better? What actions are you taking during your free time towards your goals other than working? Because there is more to life than work. You gotta have some goals, you gotta have some dreams, and you have to make time for that. Okay? And how do you make that time? You have to reclaim your time. You have to reclaim your time. Okay. And this is if you're single, you're not dating anyone. Now imagine if you're dating someone. Now you have to make time for this person. So you have to be very stingy with your time. Like, I wish someone had told me this when I was younger because I allowed a bunch of people to waste my time. And even to this day, I make some decisions and I'm like, I didn't have to do all of this. This was a waste of time. This is not worth it, etc. And then the time is wasted. But I mean, you obviously learn a lesson because, lessons are valuable. It helps you grow. It helps you become a better person. Once a lesson is learned, obviously. But you got to reclaim your time. So let's talk about reclaiming your time. Okay. First things first, stop letting your boss or your job steal extra time from you. Do not work more hours or a minute more than required because your time is valuable. Your time is valuable. When it's time to clock out, you clock the F out. Don't have these people out here stealing your time from you. Your time is your most valuable asset. Not your car, not your house, it's your time. What you do with your time, the way you choose to spend your time will determine the type of life that you're going to live. So if you can negotiate and work from home where you can save literally an hour or two, no commuting. If you can negotiate and work from home, do that. A lot of these companies, they don't want you working from home because at the end of the day, it's not it's not about how qualified you are or how good you are at your job because we already know that they can replace you like that. They can just snap their fingers, and next thing you know, they find a replacement. So it's not about how good you are at your job. It's not about that. It's about your time. There's no reason for you to be sitting at some job behind some desk for 8 hours to do a job that you can do in an hour or two. Because office workers, workers are notoriously unproductive. Most of the 8 hours you are unproductive. So some of y'all are online shopping, or if you're using the company phone to talk to your friends and blah blah blah, you're on your phone scrolling. That's what some of y'all are doing. If you're gonna be doing that at work, you might as well do something with your time. I don't know, maybe make content and post it on the internet, or start a business or something. Do something with your time. Read a book, get more knowledge. I don't know. So there's no reason for you to be at no damn job for 8 hours, and they know it. They know it, but they don't care. Because if you have more time, it means that not only do you have more time for yourself, but you have time to think. You have time to think critically. You have time to solve problems. You have time to create. You have time to be creative instead of being a depressed, anxiety-ridden consumer. This is done on purpose. It's a level of slavery. You are being enslaved for your time. Because we only have 24 hours in the day, ladies. And if you're going to spend that much time getting somebody else rich or swiping on social media for hours on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, instead of doing all of that, take that time to do something productive. Start journaling, start making goals, start making plans, start doing something with your life. Get a hobby, get a hobby, get out there and meet people. Get out there and do something that you enjoy, that you really enjoy. Do something that brings you joy. When was the last time you took time out of your day or out of your week to do something that brings you joy? When was the last time you did that? And then you're on here talking about, oh, you want the soft life, but what are you doing to achieve that soft life? Like, what are you doing? What actions are you taking towards that soft life? How the hell are you gonna get a soft life if you're still in survival mode? You're still doing a 9 to 5, you're commuting every day, you're wasting the 8 hours that you have for yourself, you go back to sleep, you get up again, watch, rinse, repeat. When and how are you gonna get that soft life? It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. So you have to reclaim your time. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do that. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you're gonna reclaim your time. But just remember, all of this is by design. It's done on purpose. You don't need to be at somebody's job for 8 hours. Yes, you need to sleep for about 8 hours, okay? 7 to 8 hours, yes, you need to sleep because sleeping is the body's way of boosting the immune system, okay? Sleeping is what heals you. Sleeping is so good for the body. A lot of y'all are not getting enough sleep because guess what? Some of y'all, because you used up or wasted your 8 hours, you up late at night on your phone, going to bed late, and only getting 4 hours sleep. Why? Like, why are you doing that? When you do stuff like that, it just tells me that you do not value your time. You just don't. You don't value your time. You do not know what you have. So just remember that. People want your time and attention, and they will do whatever it takes to get it, to steal it from you. Now, how do you reclaim your time? To reclaim your time, ladies, you have to start being intentional about where it goes. You have to be intentional. If you don't do to-do list, or you don't journal, or you don't write down your goals or whatnot, you have nothing to focus on. So therefore, you just have a bunch of time that people are going to steal from you. Because if you're not being intentional with your time, someone else is going to use your time to their benefit. Okay? So be intentional with your time. You have to identify and eliminate time wasters. If it's your boyfriend, family members, time on the internet, scrolling on social media, doom scrolling, all of that is time wasters. Unnecessary meetings, okay? These unnecessary, unproductive meetings, bad habits, procrastination. If that's you, you need to identify those things and eliminate them. Eliminate them immediately. Delete. If you have a TikTok addiction, delete the app and reclaim your time. You stop wasting your time with distractions, ladies. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't use these apps because these apps are valuable in their own way, but you have to set up time limits, okay? And I'm speaking from experience because there used to be a time where I would get up and instead of getting out of bed and starting my day, like I would literally reach for my phone, like literally the first thing I would do, reach for my phone and start scrolling. Okay, like I would wake up at 7 and then I would be like, oh, okay, time to stop scrolling. Tell me why when I look up it's 9 o'clock, it's 9 a.m. Literally wasted 2 hours of my day. Gone. Never to come back. And you're never gonna get that time back, ladies. You can always get money, but you can never get time back. So cut down on the distractions. Limit the amount of time that you spend on the apps, okay? Maybe instead of spending an hour scrolling, maybe cut it in half to like half an hour. Okay, I'm not saying that you can't use the apps, you can't use social media, but you have to be intentional and you have to be disciplined with your time. Also, prioritize what truly matters. Why are you wasting time on things that don't matter? So, if you're doing something right now, you gotta ask yourself, does this align with my goals? And by doing something, it could be your job, it could be, I don't know, maybe some task that you're doing for someone, or it could be someone that you're dating or whatnot. Just ask yourself, does this align with my goals? If it doesn't, you have to reconsider it. You have to focus on high value activities, whether it's your career growth, health, or relationships. You have to focus on high value activities. You have to also learn how to say no to things that don't serve you. If they're not serving your priorities, say no. You have to learn how to structure your time intentionally. Structure your time. Okay? Time blocking. You have to set specific hours for work, rest, and play. Also learn how to batch your task. So, you group the similar tasks together to improve efficiency. Okay, like for example, if you know you I don't know, you have to if you know you have a doctor's appointment, but you also have to buy groceries, do it in that same day. Use a planner, whether it's a digital planner or a physical planner. Like I used to the planner girlies, the girls that on the internet with the planners and stuff like that, like I never used to understand them, but now I get it. I get it now because they are good at planning and they're good at time management. Also, you have to learn how to automate and delegate. If you can get someone else to do it, if you can pay someone else to do it, do it. That's what rich people do. Rich people are not going to spend time doing $10 jobs when they can focus on doing $1,000 jobs. Learn how to plan, meal prep, outfit planning, etc. Learn how to plan and plan well and delegate when possible, whether at home or whatnot. Like if you got kids at home, let them do the dishes instead of you doing the dishes. Let your husband help you. Reclaim your time. And for the love of God, ladies, learn how to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries and protect your time. Limit interactions that that's disruptive. Okay? Limit interruptions. You have to set clear availability hours. And you know, every week I have people asking for a consultation with me. And the people that don't value time, I already know who they are. The people that come and they want a consultation and they want a consultation right now, like, are you available right now within the next hour? I don't understand them people. Like, I really don't. Okay, if you've done it before, yes, I'm talking about you, but I'm talking about you from a place of love. Okay, because I'm not available right now. I have to check my schedule because I have a lot going on. I have to check my schedule to make sure that I can accommodate you. So it's very rare. Like the only way that you will probably get me to do a consultation with you on the same day is if someone cancel or someone postpone the meeting. You have to stop committing. For example, this is something that I struggle with, but I've learned to pick and choose when I say no. Because if you're like me and you're on a journey, like you're on a social climbing journey or you're networking or whatnot, you're gonna get a lot of invitations, you're gonna get a lot of people asking you to do stuff, and you have to pick and choose what you're gonna say yes to. Okay? And you got to remember one of the 48 laws of power is never commit. Never commit to anyone. So avoid committing to anything or anyone unless you really have the time and unless it's really benefiting you in some way or the other. And of course, you need to prioritize rest and personal time because burnout is bad for your health. A lot of people are sick, a lot of people are getting cancer, and I believe it's because of burnout, overworking, not getting enough sleep. Okay? If you know you have to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning to go to work, why are you going to bed at 2 a.m.? Like, why are you going to bed at 1 a.m.? So, reclaiming your time, ladies, is about intentional choices. Okay? And these choices have to align with your goals. You have to learn how to cut out what doesn't serve you and create some kind of system that makes your life easier. Make it easier for you to manage your time, etc. Because your time is being wasted. You are allowing people to waste your time. Your time is being stolen from you. Businesses, companies, the elite, they all want your time. They all want your time. If you have to work somewhere where you have to clock in or you have to work up to 40 hours a week, just know that the value that these people are getting from you is not your skills or whatnot. It really isn't. It's your time. A lot of the things that you do at your job, especially if you're an office worker or whatnot, you can do that shit at home. You can do that in under an hour. It's not that serious. It shouldn't take that long. You don't need to be sitting at no damn desk for 8 hours. And you all know this. You all know it. So I do not know if I'm out of touch, but all I can say, ladies, is reclaim your time. Know that your time is valuable. Your time is the most precious thing that you have. It's literally the most precious asset that you have. And a lot of people want your time, especially if you're beautiful, especially you have a nice personality, you're a joy to be around, or maybe you're efficient, or you have something of value. People are going to want to steal your time from you. So stop entertaining the time wasters. Stop going above and beyond at your job. I do not believe in giving my all to nobody. I will never give my all to no job. I will never give my all to no organization. All they're going to get from me is the bare minimum. The only person that is going to get my all is myself. And I don't care if they get mad. Like, I really don't. I had an incident with one of the organizations that I had, that I belong to, and I reclaim my time. And I don't care if they're mad. Like, I really don't, because you're not going to get that much out of me. It's not going to happen. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope this video was inspirational. Remember to like this video, ladies. Subscribe to my channel. Like, you all need to subscribe, okay? Because y'all are watching the videos and you're not subscribing. So subscribe to my video, not my video. Subscribe to my channel today. Turn on the bell notification, y'all. If you feel inspired to share the video, go ahead and share it. But it's not a requirement. But, liking the video is free. Hitting the subscribe button is free. If you want to support me, you can join my Patreon. The link is in the description. And by you supporting me, you get something of value. I have over 500 videos on my Patreon. I post on there a lot. So sign up today, ladies. And thanks for listening.